What's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever episode of Rant.Rave.Discuss, where we're going to talk about the latest news in movies, video games, TVs, and more, and kind of break it down to another level and analyze it, and kind of go through it piece by piece and talk about stuff that we're going to be speculating on, maybe some hints that you guys didn't see at home in the trailers, and just kind of go over all that stuff and really just give my opinion and what I think is going to happen about it. So today we're actually going to be talking about the Captain America Civil War trailer. And there was a lot going on in that trailer, maybe some stuff you saw, maybe some stuff you didn't see. So that's why we're going to break it down. We're going to watch it one time through and go back and kind of just take it apart piece by piece and let you guys know what's going on. All right, let's get right to it.
All right, guys, let's get right into it. Let's take a look. I'm going to bring it up here on the screen. Beautiful. Now in full screen. Let's take a look. So right now we have Cap and Falcon. It looks like Bucky knows who they are now. So this must be further in the movie.
Well, the people who think you did are coming right now. They're not planning on taking you alive.
Government's obviously after Bucky for what he did at the end of Winter Soldier. Marvel. That right there is General Thunderbolt. You may remember him from the Hulk movies. Glad they're bringing that all full circle again with the whole universe. Makes it feel. I think this is one of the better portrayals that there is a Marvel Cinematic Universe compared to even the Avengers.
Stay out of this one, please. You'll only make this worse.
Got some Black Widow.
You saying you'll arrest me?
There will be consequences.
And we got our man here, Iron Man.
You seem a little defensive. Well, it's been a long day. If we can't accept limitations, we're no better than the bad guys. That's not the way I see it. Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
We haven't seen banter like that for a couple movies now.
They're all our options. Because people that shoot at you usually wind up shooting at me too.
Whew. What a kick.
You know what's about to happen. Do you really want to punch your way out of this?
What do we do?
We fight.
Got some Black Panther in there.
Sorry, Tony. You know I wouldn't do this if I had any other choice. But he's my friend. So was I.
I don't care how much you love Iron Man, this is just an awesome scene. Goosebumps. Goosebumps. So now let's go ahead and go back to the beginning. To the beginning. It's appropriate for all audiences. Well, that's good, isn't it? So right now, breaking it down, we're going to see, we see Falcon and Cap going to confront Bucky.
Do you remember me?
And obviously with the answer of this question.
You used to wear newspapers in your shoes.
See?
Wanted man.
So obviously Bucky now remembers who he is. If you remember the scene at the end of Ant-Man, where they kind of had him captive, him and Falcon mentioned that he had a friend, this guy right here, to come help him out, to hopefully get the mind control aspect of his mechanical arm out of Winter Soldier. So as we see right now, probably some destruction, probably caused by the Winter Soldier or something involving him. This is why the government's after him, and for the stuff that happened at the end of Winter Soldier. You see Cap helping him out, and Bucky making a parkour jump right off a balcony. Sweet.
Captain.
So now we got Thunderbolt.
A great many people
Ooh, that was a cool kick.
there are some.
Got a new... we got Falcon there. If you guys saw that, it looks like it's some kind of a new Avengers building. Maybe I can get on that. There it is right there. Some sort of... it must be a new kind of headquarters for them. Not exactly sure.
Who prefer the word vigilante?
So if you saw right there, we have Thunderbolt. Now Thunderbolt, right there, perfect picture. He is the general from the original Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton that everybody loves so much. And if you didn't love it, I don't care. It was a great movie. So, I mean, essentially right here we have him. I'm glad they brought him full circle again, like I mentioned before, because it kind of shows that it's like a universe. Now, when I say that, I don't mean to diss the Avengers movies. The Avengers movies do show it's a universe, but it's like it's a team in that universe. Whereas this one, there's a lot of elements from other movies that are kind of coming together that kind of make it feel like it's not all like pasted together perfectly just for the one time. Like there's people from the Hulk, we got Black Panther coming in, we have Ant-Man, we have so many people from so many different stretches of the Marvel universe that are all coming together for this movie, and it makes it seem so realistic. Let's go back to the movie now. So right now he's talking about the Slovakian Accords, obviously, essentially the registration act for the heroes. Now if we see, this is it right here, Slovakian Accords, and now if you see who it's actually being handed to, if you look at the hands, nail polish, a bunch of rings, so it's obviously Scarlet Witch who that's being handed to. It's probably in the same room as the next scene. All of this is all happening at one time with the Avengers all in one room. We see Bucky on the run here with the motorcycle. And Scarlett Johansson, the Black Widow, trying to talk Cap out of it, out of helping Bucky. And now we see Iron Man, Mr. Pro-Government.
Seem a little defensive. Well, it's been a long day. If we can't accept limitations, we're no better than bad guys. That's not the way I see it.
And there we go. I got the boys back together.
I just want to make sure we consider all our options. Because people that shoot at you usually wind up shooting at me.
Got some Falcon play right there. Boom! What a move. I still can't get over that move. Cap busting through a window. Now, if we go back to that scene really quick, where he hits the guy with the shield, it's hard to say exactly who that is. Oh, missed it again. Let's try it again. Put some of the pause right. Oh, right there. So that guy, either it's a regular soldier, which it might be. I thought at first it was going to be Crossbones, but it looks like it's just a regular soldier. We got some Iron Man, War Machine, right there. That's the guy I want to talk about, the Black Panther. So this is the first movie that Black Panther is going to be in. And if you take a look at his armor and everything like that, it's very similar to what is in the comics. Now, there was actually an interview with the Russo brothers, the directors of this movie, with Vanity Fair, and they actually said that the armor that he is wearing, because the big question on everybody's mind was, is it going to be true to the comic? Is he going to have the vibranium armor, the same material that Cap's shield is made out of? And they actually confirmed that his chest piece is a sort of chainmail made out of vibranium. So that is actually pretty sweet. And I don't curse too much, but this is just badass. Look at him. Just look at him. It just looks awesome. So let's keep going because we got a little bit more of the right here. Now let's go back to that real quick just again. If you see when they all run as a group, I'm going to try to pause it right there. We got Falcon taking off. We got Hawkeye, Cap, Bucky. Now watch Scarlet Witch, because obviously Scarlet Witch must have been practicing in the Avengers hangar there because she can fly now. And if you saw that roundhouse by, oh, right there. See, there's so much going on in these 3 seconds that it's so hard to look at everything. So you see a cool move by Black Panther. You see Black Panther running down the parkway, chasing after Bucky, being chased by Cap. We go back right there, being chased by Cap. So obviously, Black Panther has some sort of superhuman abilities to be able to outrun Captain America and being able to keep up with Bucky. So they're obviously all within the same kind of, not superhuman, but they all have essentially the same type of abilities in terms of stamina and agility. But look at him, just out, so out. Cap holding onto the helicopter, and now you see here, this seems like a pretty important scene, because this is a kind of a relationship that I want to see unfold, is the Bucky and Iron Man, because for those of you who don't know, Bucky supposedly killed Iron Man's parents, and that is probably why, one of the reasons Iron Man does not like Bucky. And it looks like here, Bucky is going for the kill shot. He is trying to rip out the arc reactor out of Iron Man's chest. And that's a kill move, guys. That's a kill move.
Sorry, Tony.
Now this line right here.
I wouldn't do this if I had any other choice.
Oh, I will just pause it real quick before the heartbreaking moment comes. So as you can see, obviously Winter Soldier didn't get a hold of this one, but it looks like War Machine's arc reactor has been pulled out of his chest, and he is down for the count. Now, that doesn't mean he is dead, because unlike Tony's arc reactor that keeps him alive, this one just powers his suit. So it could mean he's just down for the count. There definitely is going to be some sort of death in this movie. They've been staying away from the major deaths in these Marvel movies for a while now, and I don't think they're going to last much longer. I think they're going to kill somebody off eventually, because even though these are superheroes, someone has to die. They have to make the stakes seem real. Else there'd be no reason for them to keep fighting the Earth if they just keep winning all the time. Something has to be lost. And this line right here just punches me right in the chest. And let's just listen to it again real quick.
But he's my friend. So was I.
Boom. And now we go into this beatdown between Cap, Bucky, and Iron Man. Do you see that? Let's just go back and play that again. The teamwork involved. And if there's something I don't like more in a Marvel movie, there's teamwork, like whether it be Hulk and Thor or Cap and Iron Man. The combo moves they pull off in these movies are insane. And this just right here is just amazing. Look at this. Boom. Bounce off the floor. Catch. Bounce. Throw it up in the air and smash with the shield again. Like, that is incredible. So awesome. So awesome. So there you have it, guys. If there's anything you think I missed in terms of big plot points or anything you want to go over, now let's just talk about the stuff that we didn't see. So we didn't see Spider-Man, and we didn't see Ant-Man, we didn't see Vision. Those are probably the three main people we didn't get to see in this movie, and I'm going to tell you why it's an absolutely amazing thing they didn't put them in this trailer. So one is, Spider-Man is probably going to be one of the biggest selling points of this movie when it gets closer down the line and more people know that he's actually going to be in it, because this is going to be the first introduction of him into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And the reason I'm so happy they didn't put him in here is because every single movie trailer that comes out for every single movie, 9 out of 10 times, completely ruins some of the better parts of the movie. And I'm glad they didn't even show him in here because I'm glad they're keeping this focus on Captain America and his story and not kind of just posting Spider-Man up there. Because obviously if you just put Spider-Man on the screen, people are going to go see it regardless. They're not going to care if it's called Captain America anything. They're going to think it's called Captain America # Spider-Man. Like, that's what they're going to think. Now, not throwing Vision and Ant-Man in there was an interesting choice. They're both really interesting characters, and I think fan favorites coming into this movie. Vision was definitely a fan favorite in Age of Ultron. And Ant-Man, based on some rumors, is going to take on a little bit of a different role in this movie. So, obviously, the stuff that was in his Ant-Man movie turning small was absolutely great visually to see. Now, I think, and if rumors are true, that he might be turning into his other iteration, which will be Giant Man, which when he grows to about 15-20 feet. And that is what I want to see in this movie. And maybe that's what they're holding back in this scene. Maybe they're going to see that in that whole airport scene at the end where everybody's kind of kicking the crap out of each other. So hopefully we get to see a little bit more out of that. So guys, if there's anything you think I missed or anything else you want me to talk about or go over, please leave it in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys think of this movie trailer. So overall, my thoughts of it, it's a great trailer. It absolutely brought all the action. They had that heartbreaking, like, gut-wrenching scene, the conversation between Iron Man and Cap there. Just like, oh, I thought I was your friend. Well, not anymore. And it's just like, it's so cool. And I can't wait to see how all of this unfolds in the theater. And as for a trailer, again, I can't iterate enough how much I am so glad they did not put so much in this trailer and jam-pack every single scene into like the smallest part ever. I'm so glad they didn't do that. And I'm just happy to see what this movie's going to bring us. And I hope they keep all of the trailers kind of like this, where they don't show too much, but they show enough to get us excited. Alright guys, so that's our Rant, Rave, and Discuss for today. I'm done talking about the Civil War trailer for now. I'm definitely going to be bringing it up more as more news develops on this movie because I am a Marvel guy, as you can see. So I'm definitely interested in this kind of stuff. And if you guys want to see more Marvel stuff from me, definitely also leave that in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Check out some more stuff. I usually give updates on my Instagram and Twitter more than I do anywhere else. So check those out. And that's it for the day, guys. So enjoy the rest of your day and have a good one.